Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a very special cooperative Let's Play from me, Dumbest900, aka the Exploder. Oh yes, but I am not joined alone. Oh no, I am joined by a very awesome British mate of mine, simply known as Darkhalen.
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, is that supposed to be an Elvis accent or what?
No, it's just supposed to be a... Hey, how are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? How's everyone doing? Yeah, we're playing Resident Evil 5. You know, that game which it's like Black Hawk Down, but... No, it's just Black Hawk Down.
Yeah. But yes, Resident Evil 5, a game that some people liked, some people didn't quite like, but it's really fun when you got a friend to play it with. And that's exactly what we're planning on doing, so let's get ready for Resident Evil 5. Well, there's an unwritten rule of Resident Evil Let's Plays. You can't start a Let's Play until you hear the legendary Resident Evil voice.
Resident Evil 5.
Oh, it just sends chills down your spine when you hear it.
You know, I like to think that that guy who does that voice was an opera singer by trade, and basically he's just going about his life, and he saw this job opportunity to do Resident Evil, and he was like, oh, that's cool, I get to do some ominous Latin chanting for, you know, boss theme or something. And he goes into the studio, you know, and he's all prepped and ready, and the voice recording artist is just behind the screen and goes, oh, we want you to say title screen, very scary. And he's just like, oh, Matt, really? And, you know, he goes, Resident Evil 5, but he feels really unfulfilled. And, you know, they're like, hey, they're perfect. You go home now. And so he goes home, and, you know, his wife's like, hey, honey, how did the job go? And he goes, oh, I don't want to talk about it. And he leaves into, like, the study room, and then he just goes and listens to Bach for the rest of the night. And probably commits suicide in the morning.
Definitely sounds like that kind of guy, to be honest.
So yeah, we're playing Resident Evil 5, which is basically Resident Evil 4, but not as good.
It's Resident Evil 4 in Africa! Which basically means that this could potentially end up being one of the most racist Let's Plays ever.
This game is racist, but it's a funny kind of racism. It's not where you feel seriously offended. I don't think anyone would seriously be offended when they've played this game because they realise how stupid it is. So it's more like, oh, Capcom, you racist bastards.
Are you?
Instead of I'm genuinely offended by this. I mean, come on, there's grass throwing native tribal now. If that's not a caricature, no way is anybody that stupid to I don't know. I don't know, man. But then again, this is Capcom, and I don't exactly merit them on intellect, but... you know.
Poor Capcom.
Poor Capcom.
Oh, well. Well, we better get this started and underway.
Yeah, so we don't want all of our playthroughs just to be the title screen.
Oh, yes. 5 parts later, still on the title screen. The best part of the game! No, kidding.
Always the best part, man.
Like, creating game session, I think I've just made it. Now, I did kind of play this before, so I've already started off with... I've already upgraded my handgun just a little bit. It's not completely overpowered, because it technically doesn't... Well, yeah, I only want...
I'm overpowered. Who depends who's playing as Chris, you can punch people's fucking heads off.
Lovely! So, I'm actually going to penalise myself for the early stages. I'm going to rip everything off of what my CPU partner would have, put it all in my inventory, and all I'm going to have is my handgun and my trusty handgun bullets. That is all. Since we are starting from the very beginning of the game, I'm going to act like we are starting from the very beginning of the game, regardless of the fact that I already have a VZ61 and an H&K MP5 and an S75 and a lot of grenades.
I have a gun.
So how does this actually work now to...
Incredibly, annoyingly, stupidly, it's not drop in, drop out. Because they didn't really think about co-op in a co-op-centric game for 5. So you create a lobby and then you pray to fucking God that you can actually join the game.
Would it help if I invited you?
That it would through Games for Windows Live, which everyone knows It's the greatest source of PC DRM known to man.
Oh,
No
yes.
way is it a bad system.
It is totally
That should
the
be
best
deleted.
system.
Steam works.
Oh, okay, you've joined. This seems hopeful. This does actually seem hopeful. Right.
Oh my god, I've actually got into a game on my first try.
What is this madness? Now I am gonna sell all my shit. Why? Because I can get money for it. And as we all know, money makes the world go round.
In this game, you're just stealing a poor country's entire hoard of treasures, which I never quite understood. I'm going to talk about that a bit later on, but you'll see what I mean when we get through this game. You'll just see that Africa lies to a lot of people about its state of poverty.
Oh yeah. I think Resident Evil does a very good job of pretty much showing that this is what would happen if America did go toe-to-toe with Africa. Which I'm kind of expecting.
This game is a fair and accurate representation of Africa and its native population. In no means, shape or form is it a caricature or unrealistic to life.
Totally. Actually, do I have enough money for a melee vest? No,
You
I
won't
don't.
need one. I'm just putting one in because I can.
Well, fuck that shit then. Let's get Resi! But of course, because this is Let's Play, we've got to watch every cutscene.
Also that because it's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Look, it's a bird thing.
It's a car!
car. Oh, Jun Takuchi, I remember that guy. He
Ah,
did
Takuchi.
That famous, you
That-
know,
Guy.
there's a guy.
Oh, just look at that guy. He's like, oh, Blood Diamond was not my best movie. Oh, wow. Not gonna lie, on DirectX 10, this thing runs beautifully.
This is a very nice looking game.
Oh, yeah. Like, the graphic detail in this is just brilliant. I can't help but think, though, for the idea for Resident Evil 5 was kind of like, what would happen if we took Resident Evil and slightly combined it with Metal Gear Solid 4?
It is essentially an really awkward cover-based shooting towards the end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, Savannah, and a hero.
Soji
the words.
Seta. Toaki Arikawa? Yeah, that's it.
Soji Seta, what is this? Persona 4?
Didn't take long after the
Oh, no one's going to get
mission
that.
for their bioweapons to end up in the hands of terrorists.
Chris Redfield,
A
look
new
at
era
those
of
fucking
bioterrorism
arms.
descended
My
from the
arms
global
defy
shifting
physics!
the balance of power throughout the region.
Oh, the awesome glasses, of
People
course.
in the destabilized areas soon
You
figured
can't have a
out
lead
that
character
incident
nowadays
like
without
City
black
was
sunglasses.
inevitable. As panic spread, governments of the world turned
Thank
to the
you,
global
YU
pharmaceutical
plus CO.
consortium, which formed the
The
anti-terrorist
third
Mathematical
floor.
equation.
BSAA. Operatives of the BSAA were sent to infiltrate and neutralize bioterrorist hotspots.
So from what I
restoring
understand,
safety and stability to
the whole
various
premise
regions
behind
around
Resident
the
Evil
globe.
5 is basically Resident Evil 4 discovered that it's no longer about the zombies, it's just a virus.
Welcome to Africa.
And now the virus has kind of spread to Africa.
My name is Sheva Alama.
Chris Redfield.
Your
Jesus
reputation precedes you, Mr.
Christ.
Redfield. It's
And
an
ladies and
honor.
gentlemen,
He
I
could
introduce
crush
to you
it.
to one of the most boring and annoying characters in the history of video games, Sheva!
Ever since the change in government.
Dude, I'm sorry, but did you see when they shoot their hands? His
And I'm
hand
not going
could
to be happy
physically
seeing you
grab her skull and crush it.
I know, right? That's like a Hulk hand.
I'm sure you'll do just
Yeah, the good thing about Sheva is you can't really quite tell if she's African, British, or you just don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's like, are you African, are you British, or are you woman?
You okay?
Well, close up of her arse, and it's a video game, so I guess it is a woman. I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
know.
Free fan service, everyone, brought to you by Capcom.
casualties.
Oh no,
continue to
of the
mount
major
over the
important
long years I've
character is
struggled.
dead on screen. That's calm.
More and more, I
No.
find myself
Oh,
wondering
Jill.
if it's all worth fighting for. Maybe one day, I'll find out.
I just like that guy that comes out of her. He's just like, hey, you, what you doing?
Don't have
Nothing
to
is good in
touch
here. I want to tap that ass every night and
Okay.
day. I will look at your
There
ass
is
as
one
you walk
thing I
away.
do know. I have a job to do, and I'm gonna see it through.
In about 6 hours. Oh, that's a shifty-looking
Ooh.
rapist.
The shiftiest rapist.
Chapter
And we
1
begin.
dash 1.
The civilian checkpoint. I was really happy to know that Chris Redfield was back in this game.
Chris here, coming in loud and clear, Kirk.
Yes, we read you.
Follow me for some fun.
Follow the arse.
Someone's gonna get raped.
No, no, not my ass.
It's going in dry.
Never nice.
This game. That bloom!
Roger
That
that.
bloom!
Copy.
Man,
Oh yeah.
my face.
Now wait for it.
I guess that guy is getting quite a
oh.
lynching.
Hi
I
boys.
don't even have to try and make the races in here.
You go first. You distract them. See?
Dude.
See, that's the crazy Mexican guy.
No, dude. Joseph Stalin faked his own death.
Oh!
Look, it's Joseph fucking Stalin!
It bloody well is!
Dude, he's looking into my soul, look at those eyes!
I will
Jesus.
devour your heart!
Come, lad. The Soviet Union may be down, but the New World Order soon come from Africa.
Oh
Don't know
god.
why I talk like this.
But yeah, with those eyes, he just looks like the kind of person who would just suddenly come out going, Kalima!
This guy's just like, nuh-uh, girlfriend!
Mhm.
Let's look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Oh no, you didn't! Why you no? Oh my god, I got this really freaky guy just staring at me with a wonky eye. I got
Oh,
a
he looks
board
like
with
he's-
nails in it.
It looks like he's had one too many bouts with Muhammad Ali.
Oh yeah. Well, we don't call it a rumble in the jungle for nothing.
Oh, boys, I'll leave you to it.
Oh yeah, we'll leave. We'll see them later. We will, and we'll have
I've
good
seen them
fun
millions
times.
of times throughout this game, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. The Corner Payama Butchery, everyone's favorite place for meat.
Suddenly, all those character models have disappeared.
The magic has begun. And as we all know, nothing builds up suspense more than bass. Lots and lots of bass.